Hey y'all, I'm back with another one, and I don't even know what I'm gonna title this video, y'all. However, it does pertain to the last video, so I just wanted to reiterate how important it is to include God when choosing your profession, your job, your business, because we will be judged at the end of all of this, y'all. We will be judged by the creator, child. It is not a game. So, um, let's say for example, a person is in a medical field and they have certain intentions, right? They went into this field with the intent to save lives, to do good, um, to fix people where they can go back to their family. You know what I'm saying? Like heal them. I'm sorry, not fix, like heal them so they can have more time with their family. You know what I'm saying? Like more years, just things like that. But the higher ups have a different plan for you, and you can't challenge them. You can't question them. You can't try to change the scenario, not scenario, but change their thoughts on a situation. So, well, you can't do that because then fear sets in, right? Fear of losing your job, and you got responsibilities, you got children. So now you've become a puppet for these higher ups, and you're causing deaths, you're causing health to deteriorate, or you're causing mental illness, and that wasn't even your intent. Or you may not have even known that these people was tricking you. So it's not even that a person couldn't challenge the higher ups. Maybe they just didn't even know that they were being tricked and deceived because that wool was pulled over their face, if that's the saying. But no, it's not even funny, y'all. That's why I say, though, please include God in your plans and your ideas and what it is that you want to do, that your heart desires. Because you will be judged whether you intended for something to happen or not. That's going to be on your heart, on your soul. So, but let me get into it, what it was that I really wanted to speak on. So, now I took my baby to the doctor. It was about a month ago. And this is her 10-month checkup. Cool. So, I'm asking pediatrician, excuse me, asking the pediatrician questions again about, if I decide not to. Well, I wasn't even asking questions. I was stating how I really don't want my baby getting shots because I feel like they're harmful to her health. I'm not going to say detrimental, but harmful to her health. And I just want to make sure that I've exhausted all of the options. And, she stated basically if I didn't want to get her shot, she would have to be homeschooled. And, by the time she do go to school, she just going to have to get all those shots at once, which would be overwhelming. So I'm like, okay, cool. So then I tell the pediatrician, the higher ups, they are in control. The higher ups are in control, and they tell, the pediatricians and doctors certain things, and they have to do what they're told. So I said to her, I'm like, the higher ups, they could be putting anything in these shots and then just telling y'all to distribute it. And the doctor's argument was, no, we have to do, she wasn't nasty, like her attitude wasn't nasty. She was explaining to me. She was like, we have to do research, we have to conduct experiments, it's a lot that goes into it. And we know for a fact that it is what it is. So it is what's being told. And I'm like, okay, doc, so like the formulas and stuff like that you all receive, that's what's being put into these shots, right? Like it's nothing extra, or you're not being lied to. Oh, no. I said, okay. Then she goes on to say how she understands my concerns because at one point Black people were being experimented on, and that didn't go too well. A lot of us died, which yes, it did happen. So like syphilis, when they was giving syphilis to the Black men, a lot of them died. So, and I didn't even make it a race thing, y'all. I was purely focused on my child's health. So that was interesting that she had brought race up. But I'm like, okay, take note. So what's funny is, I don't know if y'all seen Black Lightning. That's my show though. Like I done rewatched that show so many times. It's on Netflix. If y'all ain't seen it, check it out. Fire. It is so fire, y'all. My favorite season is season 3. It's when they was talking about what do they call the drug? I forgot what they called the drug, but it's a certain drug that came out like crack did in the 80s and stuff like that. But this new drug came out. It's on the streets, and it's causing the community to basically like have super strength and stuff like that. So anywho, there were these 2 scientists. There was a Black scientist, her name was Lynn, and I forgot the other scientist's name, but she was white, just to be honest. And so in this particular scene, the white scientist had told Lynn that she figured out the formula to save the pod kids. Now, I'm not going to explain the pod kids and all that. That's besides the point. Y'all go watch the show, like I said. But she figured out the formula to save these pod kids. And so she went and told Lynn, and Lynn was so excited, and because this was a chance to save them, right? Lynn's intentions are pure. So once they conducted the experiment, the white scientist, she had manipulated, she changed some things in the formula when she was making her concoction. So yes, the formula was correct, right? Because Lynn agreed. But the lady did something else with the actual physical shot or whatever it is that they gave the pod kids. And that caused the pod kid, a lot of them, to die. It caused a lot of the pod kids to die. So it's funny because that's the exact same thing that I had told the doctor. So that was confirmation for me, y'all. These people will have written down the true form of a formula and, something that's going to help people. But in all actuality, they're putting different components into this, whatever it may be, shots. And now you, the pediatrician, the doctor, the puppet, are causing deaths in the case of Black Lightning, or just harming the body in general and distributing it to our kids, to our children, and adults. So that's why I say, y'all, please be mindful of the profession you get in. I'm not saying this to cause fear. I'm not saying this to stop you from doing what it is your heart desires. All I'm saying is include God, because God will put you in that position but protect you from things that you won't even see coming. It's possible. That's all I'm saying, y'all. Please be mindful and think and build that relationship with God so you can get those answers that you need. We're not going to always get it right the first time around, but if you can, please do so. So, I'm going to figure out the title of this video, y'all. But like I always say, God is waiting on you. You're the only one playing. Love y'all. Peace.